The following professional wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
Hello again, gang. Happy New Year and new season here at RWL, about to get moving with the first snarl of 2026 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Again, yes, Wally Cardell here with Johnny Bianco and a very happy Tex Lynch, who, as a general manager, has just started 2026 off pretty nicely, boss.
There's a whole lot happening in tonight's 2 hours as we start the cycle again for 2026. And the landscape sure got some serious changes at Memphis Million.
And of course, the 12th annual Memphis Million added to new first time ever Battle Royal winners to the long history of the Memphis Million, Eddie Guns and Liberty Bell Danielle. So wow, Tex, I guess you two will be filing joint tax returns before long. How?
Good evening, folks. Wally, I love you guys trying to be funny, and you guys get off some great ones. Tax jokes, you just don't. Go for something else. Go back to the center. All right, folks, here we go. We're about to get underway, and here it goes. Mr. Kennedy about to lock it up for the first time ever with Mad Dog Mark McKay. Guys, I don't mind telling you, I feel pretty damn good.
Good evening and welcome to RWL Snarl. Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Matthew James Ferrantino from Green Bay, Wisconsin, weighing 246 pounds, Ken Kennedy.
We've got all kinds of misters in RWL. Mr. Perfect, Mr. Ringside, and of course the GOAT, Mr. Hercules. But Mr. Kennedy here, just one of the many shining stars in the Ferrantino group, which has grown more heads than 7 hydras. Kennedy lost to Jinder Mahal in Memphis Million, but man alive, did he ever leave his mark, several dozen in fact, on the modern-day Maharaja.
Sylvia's a little on edge tonight about the Manager of the Year announcement a little later. Power and Beauty losing the women's world tags to Las Reinas could impact her chances, she says. And being impartial, Ferrantino's done wonders in 1 year's time. He's got more soldiers than the Corleone family.
The other MJF, as he's become known, and he doesn't like it, says the expansion is almost done, and he's still in the market for 1 or 2 more clients before capping the stable off. Wonder who's next on his hit parade.
I can't believe he's still looking for more people. He's got a damn baseball team now.
His opponent, accompanied by Miss Morse X from Ithaca, New York, weighing 205 pounds, Mad Dog, Mark McKay. The Mad Dog and his mystery maven putting in a rare appearance outside of Rage tonight for this first time dust up with Mr. Kennedy. They're the first RWL match of the new year. Good thing no one around here is too superstitious. You know, I wonder if he's gonna back off this rivalry with Eddie Guerrero. Now that it's a whole new year, clean slate kind of deal maybe.
Okay, so, first time, by the numbers, tail of the tape stuff. McKay and Kennedy are not too far apart, and it's a fair match with Kennedy with a slight edge on weight. But both these guys throw hands like nobody's business. Hot to see who wins the first match of the year.
Well, Kennedy and McKay, they've never met before, but I doubt they're going to shake hands the first time around. Here it is, the first match of RWL after the Memphis Million. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Here we go. Ken Kennedy with a chop, a kick, another chop to McKay, and a Hurricane Rana. That was pretty cool. Mad Dog McKay sweeps the leg, takes Kennedy down. Kennedy with a rising knee to Mad Dog Mark McKay. McKay, he's catching some trouble here from Ken Kennedy right away. Kennedy countered again, another leg sweep. Think he'd learn after the first couple. Elbow to the back from Mad Dog Mark McKay, who has quickly turned this thing around for himself. Flying ding neck breaker from the Mad Dog. Ken Kennedy rolls to the outside. Over the top rope. Well, now Mad Dog Mark McKay living up to the name for sure. Nice high-risk maneuver pays off. Fails to connect with the knee. Kennedy out of the way. Kennedy fails to connect with the drop kick. Mad Dog Mark McKay with a kick to the midsection. And a nice measured right takes Kennedy down on the outside. On the way up towards the ramp. Oh, Willie Johnson is already counting. Mr. Kennedy escorted back inside the ring. Here's Mad Dog Mark McKay. Oh, well. Momentum shifts all around. Leg snap from the Mad Dog. He covers and hooks the leg. Well, no dice. A little bit early. Ken Kennedy coming off that loss at Memphis Million, but boy did he beat the living daylights out of Jinder Mahal. Well, back body drop to Mad Dog Mark McKay. A kick to the side of the head from Ken Kennedy. Look at Matthew James Ferrantino. Got himself a whole new outfit. Looking like Paulie Walnuts in The Sopranos. Here's another pin. One. Let's sit down and have some gabagool. Oh, man. Ken Kennedy slamming McKay's head to the canvas. Well, Matthew James Ferrantino, certainly a happy fella. Can't say as I blame him. The Texas Hangman, the new television tag team champions. Well, he's got American Powers in his stable. And he's got a whole baseball team besides that. And I heard he's looking for a new ladies tag team too. Ken Kennedy. All the way on the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop right across the throat of McKay. Here's a pin. One. Nope. Mad Dog Mark McKay still in the game here. Ken Kennedy. A double axe handle across the back of the Mad Dog. A clubbing overhand right. Swing and a miss. Mad Dog Mark McKay a little too quick on the draw. Kennedy whipped to the far left corner. Mad Dog Mark McKay with a headlock punch in the corner. Kennedy comes staggering out. He goes behind rear waistlock, gets a hold of Kennedy, whips him to the far right corner this time. Hard shot right to the face. Mad Dog McKay with a chop across the throat. He has most definitely turned things around for himself. Well, Miss Morsek's looking on, cheering him on. Hard right hands to the head of Ken Kennedy. MJ Ferrantino looking equally peppy. Yeah, he's got a right to be excited. We're deciding tonight whether it's going to be him or Sylvia Strong that made the 2025 Manager of the Year around here. A knee right to the head from Mad Dog Mark McKay. Ken Kennedy is getting beaten on his canvas here. McKay's looking pretty good. Mad Dog Mark McKay draws a knee into the arm of Ken Kennedy. Kennedy rolls to the outside. Mad Dog Mark McKay goes to the top turnbuckle. Oh man, from 10 feet up, found nothing but floor. Ow. Ken Kennedy gonna exploit the mistake. Putting boots to the hands and fingers of Mad Dog Mark McKay as if falling off the top turnbuckle 10 feet right into the floor wasn't bad enough. That was not good. That is going to come back to haunt him. Head first into the lip of the apron. Miss Morsek's starting to look a little bit concerned. She might decide to get involved here. Ken Kennedy. Russian leg sweep to Mad Dog Mark McKay. Kennedy covers, hooks the leg. One. Man. Man, McKay is tough. Yeah, a fall like that'll knock that. Just mess up your whole thing. Ken Kennedy flips McKay over, yanks him across town by his ankle. MJ Ferrantino looking absolutely delighted. A whole new hookup, man. A whole new suit. He's got some new glasses, everything. Finally got rid of that tacky blue suit. Looked like Scott Bell. Man. Nice package move from Ken Kennedy. McKay center ring. Kennedy's busted open already, but here we go. Oh man, set of left and right jabs. Ooh, double shot to the throat. Here's a pin. 1, 2, 3. Well, you can chop that one up. Ken Kennedy picks up this win by pinfall.
The time, 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Ken Kennedy.
Well, damn, he sure took a beating, but he damn sure gave one out too. Oh, wow, he is going to have to go see the doc after that one. Mr. Kennedy picking up the Duke for the Ferrantino group and himself over Mad Dog Mark McKay. Maybe McKay will turn his attention back to Eddie Guerrero after that one. What a matchup, though. Ken Kennedy winds up getting the momentum in a seesaw match and held on to it long enough to get that 1, 2, 3 pin count. All right, coming up, more RWL Snarl when we come back right after this. Stick around, it's gonna be good.